We start with America's latest obsession, flying objects in the sky and how to shoot them down. The US really is taking it to the next level. Yesterday, they spotted another UFO, unidentified flying object, UFO, and the Pentagon is not ruling out alien visitors. Yes, you heard it right. Yes, I'm sober. No, this is not the plot of a Hollywood film. Yes, aliens have entered the fray. And it's only Monday. Imagine the possibilities. But back to the news. Last week, we told you about the US shooting down a Chinese balloon. Since then, they've shot down 3 more. And they're not calling them balloons. They're calling them objects. Were these Chinese? American officials have no clue. They say they're working on multiple theories. One of them involves aliens. Let me start from the beginning. Yesterday, American forces downed another object, not a balloon. This one had a fancier description. It was called an unmanned octagonal structure, and it had some strings. It was first detected on Saturday, floating above military sites in Montana. It may ring a bell. This is the same North American state where we saw the Chinese balloon. So on Saturday, America spots an object here. On Sunday, the US Air Force dispatches jets, and the object is shot down over Lake Huron. Why was it shot down? Was it a military threat? The US did not deem it a military threat, but they fired a missile nonetheless to bring it down. Why use a missile against something that is not even a threat? The Pentagon had this to say. This object, they said, was floating at 20,000 feet. Commercial flights operate at that height, so it was necessary to bring it down. Later in the day, a US Air Force general briefed the media. He was pressed for details like what was this object, where did it come from? Someone asked about aliens too, and the general said he does not rule out aliens.
This is for General Van Herk. Because you still haven't been able to tell us what these things are that we are shooting out of the sky, that raises the question, have you ruled out aliens or extraterrestrials, and if so, why?
Thanks for the question, Helene. I'll let the intel community and the counterintelligence community figure that out. I haven't ruled out anything at this point.
You can't make up this stuff. And this is becoming quite a story. American officials are baffled. The sightings are becoming more frequent. It started with the Chinese balloon. That was on the 4th of February. Since then, there have been 3 more objects that have been spotted, one near northern Alaska on the 10th of this month. The second one was over Canada's Yukon. This was near the US-Canada border. American jets shot down this one on the 11th of February. And then we have the operation from yesterday. All 4 objects met the same fate, shot to death. The first one was Chinese. What about the rest? US officials have no answers. They say they're dealing with unidentified aerial phenomena. In simpler words, UFOs, unidentified flying objects. It's a term used for anything mysterious that flies at a high altitude. It's also a concept that Americans seem to love. You may have heard of Area 51. It's a secret US military base right in the middle of a desert in Nevada. It's under surveillance 24/7. Planes are not allowed to fly over this area. No one knows what really goes on there. Reports say this base is used to develop cutting-edge aircraft, but the popular perception is that this is a base for aliens. In fact, Area 51 is at the heart of all alien conspiracies. The most famous claim is that this area hosts alien spacecraft and bodies. None of this is true as far as we know, but America's culture of secrecy around UFOs fuels conspiracies. A few years back, US intelligence released a report. It shared data about UFO sightings. From 2004 to 2021, US officials reported 144 UFO sightings. Then from 2021 to 2022, the numbers almost doubled. 247 sightings were recorded in this period. The same report had some videos too. These are mid-air encounters with what appear to be UFOs.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
US Navy pilots captured these videos. What were these objects? And where did they come from? The US intelligence still doesn't have answers, even with videos. Last year, American lawmakers had a hearing. They demanded answers, but officials did not have any.
I would caution, I would simply say that there are a number of events in which we do not have an explanation, in which, and there are a small handful in which there are flight characteristics or signature management that we can't explain with the data that we have.
The same story is playing out today. It's bizarre. The airspace of two major countries was invaded, but the US and Canada still don't know what's going on. And in typical American fashion, whatever they don't understand, they shoot down. Meanwhile, China has an announcement to make. It spotted American balloons, it says. Beijing claims at least 10 American balloons trespassed over Chinese territory. Safe to say we haven't heard the last of this.